everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm Kara Elizabeth, a 3-5 emotional manifester, here to provide you with your weekly energetic weather report via human design, a system that combines aspects of astrology, the I Ching, the chakra system, and the Kabbalistic tree of life. Now, every human design journey begins with looking up your unique human design chart, and you can do that at www.myhumandesign.com. Transits are the specific energies that are present in the universe at any given moment. I go over the sun and earth, the sun being our main experience and the earth being how we're grounding in it. And each transit tends to hang around for about 6 days. Now, my goal is to provide you with a general cosmic heads up on how you can expect to feel, what you can expect to experience, and how to best navigate your week. So if you're ready to go, let's get started. For the week again, the transits have already been shifted. So we are actually on the 6th line of this transit. So we're the last day, should be shifting some point tomorrow. But honestly, I'm doing this the way I want to do it from here on out. And I did not feel the urge to come and record and talk about this transit until this morning. So to be quite honest, I kind of woke up just feeling a lot of emotions and just quite frankly, just feeling pretty pissed off. It's like this week was all about receiving insights. The main sun energetic theme was insights and epiphanies. And, it's all about the breakthrough. And the earth was transiting the throat gate, which is all about clarity. So, you can kind of see the theme here. It's all about breakthrough and receiving clarity, right? Well, I guess I received my little breakthrough / clarity this morning. And quite honestly, I'm kind of pissed off about it. It's just not what I wanted to hear, quite honestly. And right before I came in here to record, I just decided to scroll through Facebook because, I just feel like a pretty tender muffin right now. I'm just very, just upset and just emotional. And I'm scrolling through Facebook and I come across this quote that was posted from my friend Arlene, which I hadn't seen her post in quite a while. And so it was kind of interesting that it popped up. But I'm going to read you the quote because I pretty much, I feel like that's going to pretty much sum up how I'm feeling right now. And the quote unquote fucking breakthrough that I got from this week, which is still, I feel like it's fucking bullshit and I'm kind of mad about it. But if this gives you any insight into how I'm feeling, it's this quote. So the quote begins as running up a hill is a bitch until you adapt to the hill. Then it's not. The hill is the same, but you are different. And as a result, so is your experience. So easy or hard is about you, not the hill. Don't wait for your hill to change. And that is a quote. It says it's quoted by Craig Harper, whoever the fuck that is. And that was my breakthrough for the week, you guys. And I ain't happy. Y'all, I'm coming at you very unhappy manifester. Because it's I want my circumstances. Ooh, I'm going to cry. I'm just so pissed off. I'm crying. I'm frustrated. It's I want my circumstances to change so badly. Ooh, you guys. I want them to change so badly. It's I feel like I just put so much effort into trying to change everything. And then it's almost like I'm putting my energy and effort into some kind of like lose-lose bargain. Which if you guys have been listening to this podcast for any period of time, you will know that my whole incarnation cross is all about creating win-win bargains for communities, and not only communities, but for myself. It's all about win-win scenarios and creating those, and only entering into those types of bargains with other people and contracts, etc. I'm all about the win-win. And it's like, I feel like I just keep, like I'm in this cycle of just like lose-lose with myself. And I'm so fucking irritated about it. And it's like, this was not the breakthrough I expected, even though I know it's the breakthrough that I need. It's like it's something that I need to see. But it's like I keep putting so much effort thinking that, okay, if I just put more energy, more effort, oh my God, am I not working hard enough? Let me work harder. Let me work so hard. Let me just kill myself to try and create this, whatever it is that I'm trying to create. Because it could be a million different things at any given moment in time. It's like, let me just push harder and harder and harder and harder. And that's such a lose for me and my energy and the way that my energy works and operates. Because like I've been doing this for so long, and I'm just like continuing to see like different results, and I'm just not seeing them. It's just the same. It's like I work so hard, and then eventually I burn out and then get mad because I'm not seeing any results from all of the effort and time and energy that I put into something. And then it's like I just don't see anything. I don't see a return. But yet I keep doing it, and yet I keep pushing harder just to get the same result. It's like this terrible cycle that I'm like putting myself in. And it's just really, honestly, like the silver lining of all of this is just, it's pushing me to be more authentic and true to myself. So it truly has been a gift. If you look at it like that, which I have a knack for. You know, I've got the 58. I can see the joy. And even the most dumpster fire of experiences, I can somehow find the joy in that. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. And it's just like that quote says, like, it's like these situations that I'm in that I'm just like so desperately scratching at to change, like just digging and digging and digging and just digging myself further and further into this hole of not self, right? Because it's all it's creating is just more anger and resentment, truly. So it's definitely not self, and it's definitely not me. And the not self is, this is all about authenticity, and this is not authentic to me at all. And so, yeah, but just back to it, it's teaching me how to tap more into who I really am, and just go even deeper into that, even deeper than ever before. And this is scary, having to let this cycle go, because I've been here for so long. But like I said, I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. This is just not authentic to me and to my energy. And it never was. And so here's to my breakthrough. This breakthrough I didn't want, but I needed. So there we have it. So let's dive into the gift of 43. So this is, like I said, it's our main experience for the week. Please leave me your comments below. That was extremely vulnerable. I swear I'm just going to start getting more and more vulnerable on each one of these, I feel. But, it just is what it is. And this feels correct for me now to shift more into this on these podcast episodes. So, anyways, back to it. 43, coming out of the Ajna Center. This is all about epiphanies, breakthroughs, insights. And this was our main experience for the week. So today's our last day. So please feel free to comment below and leave me your experiences. What was your breakthrough this week? What was the thing that you feel like is tapping you into more authenticity in your life and communicating with more clarity and authenticity in your life? What happened for you this week? Let me know. Or if you don't feel like commenting publicly, reach out to me. I would absolutely love to connect with you. So I'm opening my aura for that today. But 10 minutes of me chatting about my experience. Let's go into how we can make the most out of this gift. So, oh God, and speak of the devil. How can we make the most out of this gift? It's by sharing your insights in the right time and to the right people. I'll be damned. Today felt like the day. It felt like the right time to share my experience because I was finally clear on it this morning when I woke up, even though I wasn't very happy about it. I was very clear on what this insight and breakthrough was for me this week. And sharing it to the right people, well, duh, because you wouldn't be here listening to this right now, and you wouldn't be here still listening 10 minutes into this episode if you were not the right people to share it with. So thank you for being here. This is how you flex this gift, my friends. So let's talk. Actually, we don't even really need to talk about this. Do we even really need to go any further? Share your breakthroughs and insights in the right time to the right people. And for me, like I said, it's today. It's on the 6th line day. I was kind of mad about that too, because, it's like, I want to get on here and help you guys. I want to help you guys through your week. I want to help prepare you for what's to come. But today was the day, and it just so happened to be the end of the transit. But that's how you best flex this energy. Share what you got with the right people at the right time. Now, what can block you here? And let's talk about this, because we're going to get you that breakthrough today if you haven't had it already. So what can block us here? First thing is by worrying that people are not going to understand you. Fuck that, number one. But let's dive in and just see what Jenna has to say about this. So she says that when you hold the belief that others aren't going to get you, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because it either makes you over-explain, hold back, judge, or get annoyed and frustrated as you do speak. All of which are going to make others not as interested in what you're saying. So say things the way that they make sense to you, and trust that that will be like a homing signal, drawing all those who are destined recipients of your words to you. And at the perfect timing, no less. Love that. So I feel like that just goes back to, I almost deleted the first 10 minutes of this, because I felt like I was still, it's like I had the breakthrough, I had the information, but I hadn't really thought about how I wanted to share it. And so I kind of felt like I'm still trying to process it as I'm speaking it to you. And I'm so glad that I didn't delete it, because honestly, you just got a glimpse into how Kara actually processes information. It's messy, okay? It appears to be messy, even though it's so clear in my head. It can come out very messy when you're trying to speak it. Especially when emotions are wrapped up in it, are wrapped up in what you're speaking. And so after reading this to you guys and then looking back, I'm so glad I didn't delete it, because that's me. That is my process. That is how I come to clarity. And that may be how you come to clarity too. So, the last thing that can block us in this energy, so block us from this epiphany, this breakthrough, is by getting frustrated that other people seem far behind you in this breakthrough. So again, the reason we're experiencing this energy right now, and the reason why we're meant to share it in our own timing, is because there are people out there who are going to understand you and also adore the quantum leaps, upgrades, and efficiencies that your breakthrough is going to bring them. People want to hear you. And there wouldn't be much use if everyone brought the same breakthrough to the table. So, and because we're all experiencing this right now as a collective, we're all going to be bringing this diverse range of skills that we possess collectively that makes our world so likely to rise. So this is why it's so important that you share your uniqueness, your authentic self, your breakthroughs in your own timing. This is why it's so important, because not everyone is having the same experience as you. But there are going to be people out there, and there are going to be some people that just don't resonate with you in your experience. That's fine. This is what she's asking you to, is to get the fuck over that. Don't worry about those people. Okay? But when you do feel called to share your wisdom or whatever it is that you want to share, there are people waiting for you, waiting to hear that are going to resonate with you, that are going to come in and support you, and that your message is going to help, okay? And so it's just, number one, just trusting that those people are going to find you and those people are going to hear you in the timing that they need to hear you. And just not getting frustrated about, the people that don't, okay? Because at the end of the day, they're just not it. They're here to, hear somebody else's breakthrough. It might resonate for them. And that this is what makes the world so great. Okay? So just remember that. Now, let's move into the earth transit. It's how we're grounding. So this one comes out of the throat. And this one's interesting. Because I still feel very odd in my communication. And I feel like, and I feel like this is why, because this gate is all about speaking from a place of clarity. And quite honestly, I'm just not used to this energy. So, because I don't normally have this. So it's coming, I feel like my communication is very spotty right now. And it's probably just because, like I said earlier, I'm just having a hard time being clear on exactly what I want to say. And of course now, I've got the gate of doubt, so now it's kind of making me question myself and what I'm sharing, but fuck it, let's just go. All right. Clarity. The gift of clarity. This is a gift of expressing things in a clear and direct way. And what you are here to express in this right now is going to be new perspectives and approaches to things. So let's dive into how can we make the most out of this for these last few hours that we have it. And the key here to make the most out of this one is to clear your mind as much as possible. Do not chase and force clarity, but just prep yourself to receive clarity as much as possible. So society is going to praise you for saying quote unquote smart things. So sometimes we can try and force ourselves to say things or have an answer on stuff, whether for ourselves or for an audience, before our minds are truly organically ready. I feel like I'm experiencing this right now, so pay attention. Pay attention to me. All right. So doing so not only clutters the brain with the premature and therefore not quote unquote real clarity, pushing out space for the true clarity to come in when it wants to. But it also throws you out of divine timing, because when you force clarity, it's usually going to make you take action around that clarity and thus do something that isn't actually aligned for you. So when we act this way, like surer and sooner is always better, we can end up taking a disproportionate amount of action to get results we desire, spinning our wheels unnecessarily and wasting our precious life force. So from a physical standpoint, you can also flex this gift by making your space feel conducive to clarity, whether that's an uncluttered home, if that helps you think better, or surrounding yourself with possessions that feel like a reflection of your best self. So that's how you can make the most of this, is not forcing it, not forcing yourself to have, everything come out quote unquote smartly and put together. It's like, this is just clarity for me, and this is just how it's coming out. So I just have to trust that, even though it's messy and I feel like it's messy and not put together. This is saying, like, it's okay. It's okay. And this is where my perfectionist tendencies come in. I'm like, no, but I have to wait to share. I have to wait to record this podcast until it's perfect, until I know exactly what I'm going to say. And that's how I've done it. That's how I've done it this entire year until now. So what a great energy to do this in. Okay, let's move on. So what can block you here? And that is by being too polite or nice and watching your words so as not to offend people. I love that. Okay, no people pleasing here today. Remember that directness and utter clarity are your strengths, especially when delivered with lightness. So don't water down your genius for anything or anyone. Period. Now, the next thing that can block us here is by trying to explain yourself too much or overcomplicating your communication, which is exactly what I'm trying to do at this point. So, just FYI, I'm literally the embodiment of transit for you. So pay attention. I'm a perfect example right now. So, this usually is going to come from the belief that people don't understand us, which then leads us to over-explain, which is also going to lose people's attention. So, if you're still here, thank you. And so confirming the belief for you that nobody cares. So try choosing less words and trusting that the right people, the people who get you and are on your frequency, will not only receive them, but receive them deeply, because you have let your insights flow straight through you from the divine, totally unfettered. And as y'all know, 22 minutes in, Kara is still working on this. But anyways, that's it. That's transit. Please reach out to me if you need me. I'll be over here crying in a corner at the breakthrough that I received for the week. If you want to work with me further, all of the details, all of my links are going to be located in the detailed description box below. And with that being said, I will see you at some point next week whenever I feel like recording. And I'm going to leave you with a good luck and I love you. See you whenever. Bye.